So today we're doing some app side stuff, and we're looking specifically on how to make a booking for an app user. So we've made it plain and simple, and as you can see there on the home screen of the app is a booking section. But in a lot of the apps you will just have a profile module. So for example, you'll have restaurants or you'll have facilities or whatever it may be, and inside those modules you'll actually have the bookings. So let's click on bookings and get started. So today we're going to do a boardroom booking, but it pretty much works very similarly across the board and you should get the gist of it. So first I select the main category, so I select Johannesburg, and then I'm going to select the subcategory, in this case being the main boardroom. Once it loads, you'll see immediately there's the picture at the top, the description or the header, and then you've got book online. So if I hit book online, it's now going to take me to the booking engine. Here I just have to scroll up, find the date that I'm looking for. So let's say I want to make a booking on Thursday the 16th. I would tap that. You can see at the top that there's grayed out areas and there's white areas. That simply means that you cannot make a booking in any of the grayed out areas because those are out of operating or work hours. You'd have to go down to the white areas and select where you want to make the booking. So I want to make my meeting at 1 o'clock. I'll just click on 1. The engine itself automatically assigns an hour because most boardrooms or most meetings are booked out for an hour, but you can go and change that. So if I click on the 2 o'clock, I can now go and say I want this meeting to go till 3 o'clock and set that. So you do have the flexibility, but we set it as an hour to try and make it as few clicks as possible. You then have a comment section, so this is where you would put stuff like please include an HDMI cable and snacks for guests. Whatever it is, because whoever's responsible for this boardroom will get an email with this information. So if it goes through to a secretary, for example, she will then know who the booking came from and exactly what to supply for your meeting. You can then simply click on book, and the engine is now loading and requesting that booking. So with this boardroom booking, it's pretty much you can select or take whatever is there. So that's kind of how it works. But if you look at things like restaurant bookings, that generally has a verification process. So you would have to submit your booking, that would then go through to the restaurateur. They would then say, okay, this is a booking request from whomever, and then accept or decline it. Whereas this one now is immediately going through. So there the booking has gone through. I click on OK, and I can now add it to my calendar. So if I click on OK, whatever calendar I'm using on my device, it will then add it. I can now go and invite people as I usually would. So click on there, type in the people you would invite, and as usual then create the calendar entry on your phone. The calendar that you created the booking on is obviously the App Engine's booking engine, which is the company or the restaurant or whatever the entity is will be utilizing as their booking engine. And that's pretty much it, how simple it is to create a booking. If we go and look now, I have received a confirmation via email of my booking. So there we go, it says I have made a booking, if you can see that there, my details, what time, what end, and it has now gone through no problem. And that's it for today. Thank you.